All right, guys. So continuing to kind of wrap up the year and start to kind of, sum up a lot of my favorites in different categories when it comes to earbuds. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite noise canceling earbuds. Now there are a lot of noise canceling earbuds out there. In fact, there's a lot of them that say they have noise canceling, but most of them aren't very effective, or at least the only thing they affect is the audio quality, and usually that's in a negative way. So today's video, I want to talk about some of my favorites. Obviously, I don't cover all of them. You may have some favorites that you would like me to know about, which, just put them in the comment section below. But the ones I'm going to talk about, these are not full-on reviews of these. If you want to, just search them. I have covered every single one of these. But let's go ahead and jump into the first one. Now, these aren't in really any particular order, but the first one is the Soundcore Space A40. Now, this is the lowest price one on my list. It normally comes in at $99, but right now I think it's on sale for $79. Now, this is the best noise canceling, in my opinion, on a pair that's under $100. And the fact that it's Soundcore, it works with Soundcore's app, which gives you a lot of customization over the sound. And the sound in general just has that Soundcore sound signature where it's pretty bass heavy, but there's a lot of space. It's just kind of pleasing to listen to all different genres, and it's just a well-rounded earbud. But the noise canceling is very effective, not only against lower tones like engine noises and the rumble of AC units and things like that. It actually does a pretty decent job of blocking out people talking, and to be able to get that under $100, that's why I put the Soundcore Space A40 on this list. And the next one, this one's kind of a no-brainer if you're in Apple's ecosystem. I really do think that Apple's AirPods Pros aren't really as bad as, I normally kind of point them out. I do think they're overpriced most of the time, but their noise canceling is fantastic. Same thing with their transparency mode. If you're looking for a pair that you can use all day long, use them when you need to block things out or use them when you need to hear things around you, the AirPod Pros do some of the best job. And again, if you're in Apple's ecosystem where you have the iPhone or you have a MacBook or an iPad, the way that it just kind of transitions and moves from one device to the next is super convenient. And right now they're on sale for $199, so that is much better than their regular $249 price tag. And at under a $200, I feel like it's an easy one to recommend. And again, if you're in Apple's ecosystem, go ahead and spend the $249, and I think you're going to be extremely happy. Now, the next one on the list, this is my personal favorite when it comes to sound and noise canceling combined, and this is the Status Between 3 ANC. Now, this pair normally retails for $249, and it's on sale right now for $199, so it's essentially kind of the same thing as the AirPod Pros when it comes to price. But the sound of these, because it's using a triple driver system, it's using a dynamic driver mixed with two balanced armature drivers, I feel like it just covers much more of the spectrum. You're getting better response in the low end. It has a tight, punchy bass. The clarity that you're getting out of the mids and the treble, it's just a fantastic sounding pair of earbuds. And again, mixing that with the fact that the noise canceling is very good. It's not just one of those bottom of the barrel noise canceling. Now, I don't find that it's as effective as a pair like the AirPod Pros, but I do feel like if you're going to use them to travel, you can easily use them on a plane and it's going to block out that engine noise. Same thing if you're in a room where, again, air conditioner units, anything with those lower tones, it does a really good job of blocking all of that out. I think it's really when people are talking that it's not as effective as some of the other pairs on this list. Now, the next one initially wasn't that great when it came to noise canceling or the sound, and that's the Pixel Buds Pro. And I've said this in previous videos, Google has updated these. They have improved the noise canceling, they've improved the sound, and as a Pixel user, it's just a well-rounded product. I think the noise canceling is definitely up there. It's pretty close to the AirPod Pros. It's kind of up there with some of the higher tier earbuds, and initially the price of these kind of put them up there with the others as well, because they do retail for $199, but pretty much all throughout the holidays they've been on sale around $118 or $119. So, and I think at that price range, this is an excellent pair, especially if you're already somebody that's in the Pixel ecosystem, but let alone just Android devices in general. The noise canceling is super effective, even with people talking, so it covers a pretty good range of noises that it needs to block out. And just like the AirPods, I think the transparency mode on these are very good. It kind of sounds natural. It doesn't sound as digital or artificial as some of the other ones out there. Now, the next one on the list is not what you'd expect. I initially, and I still stick to this, I feel like the Sony XM5s are very overrated this year. I feel like the XM4s are the better earbud. I feel like Sony just really dropped the ball on this pair with the fit and with the weight. It is just hard to get a good seal, which means it's hard to get good noise canceling. It's hard to get really good sound out of them, or at least I had this issue. And I think that Sony's best earbud that you can buy right now is the LinkBuds S. Now, this is a pair that obviously did not come out this year, but I feel like you're still getting a very good representation of what Sony's noise canceling can do, but it's also a pair that works with Sony's app, so you're able to control and take advantage of a lot of features that Sony's app allows you to do. The EQ system is very good. The adaptive sound, all of that is really nice. The 360 audio, there's just a lot of features within Sony's app, and being able to pick these up right now for about $129 obviously is a much better buy than the almost $300 pair of XM5s. Or, you know, you can find the XM4s on sale, and the LinkBuds S are still going to come in under the price of both of those. And I don't feel like you're really sacrificing anything by going with the LinkBuds S. And they are a much better fitting earbud, or at least they were for me. So I feel like they have better noise canceling and better sound overall. And then the last one that I'm going to talk about, and I think that this one is the best when it comes to noise canceling out of every earbud that I've tested, and that is the Bose Quiet Comfort 2 earbuds. Now, the Ultras I have briefly tested, and the noise canceling on those I feel like are on par with the 2s. I don't feel like there's anything that's drastic there except for the sound quality. I do like the sound out of the Ultras better, but just based off noise canceling alone, and the fact that instead of the $279 retail price, the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s have been on sale pretty much for $199 throughout the holidays, and I think that is the sweet spot. I think if you're looking for some of the best noise canceling and you don't want to spend $300, and maybe you do want to spend a little bit more than $100, $200 is right there in the middle, and the Quiet Comfort 2s are the best of the best when it comes to just isolating you from everything. I mean, people talking, engine noises, traffic, just all random sounds that could be around you. It can really just block every single bit of that out. And obviously, if you're looking for noise canceling as your top reason to buy a pair of earbuds, I don't think you're going to get much better than the Quiet Comfort 2s or even the Ultras, but the Ultras you're going to pay a little bit more. They are slightly newer, so their sale price is not as much of a drastic drop as the Quiet Comfort 2s, and so that's why I went with the Quiet Comfort 2s. And, you know, again, that's going to be hard to beat in my opinion. I think that's where Sony should kind of set their goals. If we're going to be the best noise canceling earbud, we need to do something better than Bose, and I think we've gotten to a point anyway. It's going to be really hard to top any of that. I think we just need to plateau and focus on audio quality. But guys, that wraps up my video on my top noise canceling earbuds. If you feel like I missed any, or you feel like there's one I should check out, again, definitely let me know in the comment section. But thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.